Welcome back, everybody, to Pop Culture Conspiracy. I'm your host, T. How are y'all doing today? And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Atlanta restaurant culture, Keith Lee, death threats, the Black community, and the Black people, and how we manage restaurants in general. Before I hop in, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's talk in the comments. Okay, so let me just start from the top. With Black people in restaurants struggle, okay? We have a toxic relationship with restaurants, and I appreciate Keith Lee being a man of God and going around giving his honest opinion about people's food and service, because it's important and it matters. And I like the way he does it because it's an unbiased way, and he believes in fair treatment and good treatment for every single customer. And unfortunately, the devil hates the truth. And so when you expose the truth about people, they start, screaming and hollering, a hit dog will holler. It is a damn shame that it has gotten to the point that people want to give death threats to Keith Lee. Y'all should be ashamed. If you are threatening Keith Lee, if you have any negative opinions towards Keith Lee and what he's doing, you need your ass whipped, period. Like, this man is doing amazing things for people's business. If you was moving out of line, that's on you. Y'all can already tell from the way, again, average everyday people were being treated at the Real Milk and Honey, that they just were not it. Look at their stupid rules in their restaurant. They don't believe in treating people good. They don't believe in customer service. They don't know how to run a restaurant. They don't know how the restaurant business works. And I do agree with Justin J when Justin J says these people are trying to, flip these restaurants like they're trying to do with real estate. And it's just like, it doesn't work that way. What Black people are failing to realize is investments and stuff is not a quick flip. It's risk involved, and you have to have money to lose. Like, all your investments are not going to work out. You have to be smart. You have to be strategic. You have to make educated, wise decisions. And ultimately, you have to know what you're doing. And sometimes even with all of that, your investments just don't work out. That's the risk you take. Not everything is like the Coke game. And it's a lot of Black people who are bringing the dope and the Coke and the crack, the drug game mindset to restaurants and real estate. And it's going awry because that does not work. It's the wrong template. That template doesn't work for this particular lifestyle. That type of just foolery is just not. And in general, in the Black community, because Black people all over America have talked about how Black-owned restaurants can be difficult. Overcharging, poor service, unregulated hours, the operation side of the business be just poo. The weird business hours, only open 4 to 6 hours a day. Then wonder why they shut down. Don't have certain food on certain days. Just a mess. Not, again, you try to call them, the number not working, just stupidity, not updating the menu, all type of shit. And you guys, I did a video a few months back, if you want to go check it out, talking about, look, we can't all be in business. You know what I'm saying? Black people, white people, it doesn't matter. It's not about race, ultimately, because I've seen the BS on both sides. But Black people particularly struggle with restaurants. It's not even about Black versus white, because they got plenty of Asians and Latinos and Indian people and Middle Eastern people, island people, all type of people all over the world who successfully run restaurants, and who Italian people, how many of them own restaurants that they pass down through the generations. But it just seems like in the Black community, we struggle with doing that, because it just be so much foolery. It be so many people who don't want to work. Let me tell you something. Restaurants are a hard, thankless, unforgiving business, not for the weak, not for the faint of heart, not for the entitled, not for the narcissistic. Restaurants are a hard business. Hospitality is a hard business. It's a hard business, and restaurants have slim profit margins. So it is not the business to go into if you're trying to just flip and make a quick buck. It's not. And Black people just aren't realizing that. And I agree with again, with Justin J and some other people are saying, a lot of other content creators are saying, like, look, these people just want the clout, the status, the money, they want the look, the lifestyle, but they don't really want to do the work. And that's the truth. They don't. They want to ride G-Wagons. They want to stunt. They want to, they want the glory, but they don't want to really go through anything gory. Because restaurants are fucking difficult. But that's just my opinion. I think Black people, I think we need somebody like Gordon Ramsay. We need like a Black Gordon Ramsay that can go to Black-owned restaurants and try to give advice or seminars or training to Black restaurateurs and Black restaurant managers. Like, Black people in restaurants are a special case that need a special type of help. And I think that somebody out there needs to get in that lane of, there's opportunity here with Black people in restaurants. Like, let me go and do some coaching and training for Black people in restaurants, so we can really learn how to do them properly. Because this is not just, what's going on with Keith Lee is not just centered in Atlanta. I've had crazy experiences with Black restaurants all over America. All Black people have. We can all talk about it. And that's how it's an issue with our community as a whole. So I just want us to get that handled. I'm sick of this crazy pricing. I'm sick of stupid rules. A lot of these rules, in my opinion, to be honest with you, are anti-Black. That's my political stance, and I'm going to die on that hill. I think if you're trying to give rules and your main customer base is Black, you anti-Black because when you go to Applebee's, when you go to Chili's, they don't have rules for their people. And it's like, a dress code is different than rules. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. Stop. And again, we be so raggedy and down bad, we won't even be having a to-go section. At least white people gonna have specific people hired to do to-go. Because what the hell you mean just because you busy, you can't do to-go orders? You missing out on money because you don't want to invest in more labor. Just foolery. And it pisses me off because it don't even got to be like that. And let me see. And then again, so let me wrap up this conversation about Keith Lee one more time with people who are threatening him. Black people are right. We do have a hard time taking constructive criticism. I've seen that comment a lot around the internet, and it's true. We do, because again, how dare this turn into a conversation about again, trying to harm somebody. Candy and the owner of the Real Milk and Honey, both, their responses were doo-doo. They should have just shut their mouth, because their responses completely lacked accountability. And it was just disgusting, and we would have rather them just hush, because we know as consumers and people, the average people, we know that they don't really give a damn. All they care about is their bread, and that is why Justin J's capitalist comments are true, because a lot of these business owners truly don't care. They just want the bread. They don't have to do the work, and they make the most work, and they make the most money, and that's how capitalism works. So let's talk in the comments, y'all. What y'all think? I'm sick of all the foolery in our community. I want us to do better, because we really can. But y'all gonna have to leave Keith Lee alone. Let's talk in the comments. Bye.